Hello my lovelies, I hope you're well. I just wanted to give you an update on what's going on right now. Just to let you know, anybody that's watching this, I'm okay, I'm doing alright, I'm managing myself, and this work is really helping me to feel a lot better within myself. It's like a kind of self-coaching, and I'm using the camera as my coach. So we're just going with it. The last installment I spoke about basically how I was going to use techniques to find out what my core beliefs were. So after investigating a few different types of core beliefs, techniques, which are connected with cognitive behavioural therapy techniques, and they also are quite closely related to NLP techniques, which I use with my clients. I went back to a model that I used when I was with my first psychotherapist, and I used something called this, I think it's called a like dysfunctional thought sheet, which basically it identifies your negative automatic thoughts, which are thoughts that arise from your core beliefs and therefore give way to the feeling. Now I've got a habit of actually basically descending into this ruminating thought process which arises from an event which is triggered from something, and essentially I just descend into this place where I just feel like absolute shit. So I decided to tackle that and go from there. So I wrote out a form. Basically what it is, I don't know if you can see it. Basically you start off here where you've got, I don't know, it might be out of focus. Yeah, so you've got the event, you've got the negative automatic thought, and then you've got the thought process that goes on after it. And basically there's two questions that you ask yourself. You're thinking about, what does it mean to me? So when the negative automatic thought crops up, you're asking yourself, what does it mean to me? Or the question, why is it so bad? So what you do is you continue to ask yourself these questions until you come to a point where you keep on repeating yourself, and then you essentially come to your lowest common denominator, which is the actual core belief. And once you identify the core beliefs, then you can really move on and start to work on dismantling them and creating and reframing into new positive core beliefs. So the first one was, and just to let you know, I'm going to be telling you about things that are quite personal to me. I just want you to know that I'm just doing this as a record. Thank you for all of those people that have got in contact with my parents. They're amazing people, and they've really supported me and helped me in the best possible way that they can. So I just wanted to put that out there. None of this is anybody's fault. It just happens to be the way it is. Okay? So my family have basically got a lot of plans, and if you don't plan something, plans can tend to get cancelled and rearranged because of other plans, and my parents cancelled my birthday plans because they had loads of stuff to do on that day, loads of stuff. It's just phenomenal how much stuff that they have to do. And now because I wasn't offered an alternative, I basically got the negative automatic thoughts that my family don't care about me, no one cares about me, and that I might as well be dead. So those were my automatic thoughts, and I placed them in this box here. So the event went here, and the negative automatic thought went here, and then we start to go into the process where we start to look at the questions of what does it mean to me, and why is it so bad? How this has been composed of is like literally I have put like the event, the negative automatic thought, and then the question, why is it so bad and what does it mean to me? I've just literally drawn up like a really kind of base little chart. You can get sheets online, but if you do it yourself, it just kind of gives you the impetus to really attack this and do it in your own way, which I think is a lot more powerful. So my negative automatic thought on that was that I may as well be dead. So then I asked myself the question, what does that mean to me? Why is that so bad? And it says that it means that I don't matter. Why is that so bad? It means that I'm alone. Why is that so bad? It means that I'll always be alone. Why is that so bad? I'm worthless. And I've highlighted I'm worthless as my lowest common denominator, and it's the core belief. Then I moved on to my friend doesn't call me back and she doesn't respond to me quickly. My negative automatic thought that came to my mind was that she doesn't value me as a friend. She doesn't care. She only contacts me when she needs me. And then I start to ask myself, what does that mean? Why is it so bad? I don't matter to her. Why is that so bad? I feel like I have no friends. Why is that so bad? I am worthless. Why is that so bad? I will never have friends. Why is that so bad? I'm meant to be alone. Why is that so bad? I'm worthless. Now those two, I'm meant to be alone and also I'm worthless, I highlighted both of them because they were both, I believe that they're both integral core beliefs. I kept on asking myself the question again and again, and I kept on coming back to those two. So I've highlighted those two. Right, okay, next one. I look at my bank balance and then I think, oh my god, negative automatic thought, how will I cope? What will I do? It's supposed to be my birthday. So what does that mean to me and why is that so bad? I'm unsure what I'm going to do over the next month. Why is that so bad? I may have to borrow money. Why is that so bad? I'm too old to be borrowing money. Why is that so bad? I should be financially stable by now. Why is that so bad? I'm a failure. Why is that so bad? I cannot look after myself. Why is that so bad? I'm still a child. Why is that so bad? I'm helpless and immature. Why is that so bad? I cannot live without support. Why is that so bad? I'm not independent. So as you can see, like the last two statements that I came up with, they're very similar. And if I was to go further, I'd come up with those. I cannot live without support. I'm not independent. It would just fluctuate between the two. So I've highlighted those two. Why, as you can see just in the yellow, I cannot live without support and I am not independent. Okay, the next one is I see my flat in a mess, and negative automatic thought that comes up is I hate it. I hate myself. Why can't I be tidier? And then what does that mean and why is it so bad? I can never find stuff easily. Why is that so bad? It makes me really angry. Why is that so bad? I get really upset. Why is that so bad? I get sad. Why is that so bad? I hate myself. Why is that so bad? I am a failure. So you're literally just, you're going down, down, down. You're really pushing yourself, and don't be scared to really go for it because, this is just you and the paper. Nobody else has to be involved with this. This is just you literally boiling it down to the core, to the real core values, to your core beliefs. So that once we identify them, we can really change them. Right, okay, and I see that I haven't got money. I haven't got a lot of money. Negative automatic thought, I'm bad with money. What does that mean to me? Why is it so bad? I cannot sustain myself. I cannot stand on my own 2 feet. Why is that so bad? I have to ask. I have to rely on my parents. Why is that so bad? I cannot live without my parents. Why is that so bad? I cannot live without support. So essentially I came up with those core, as you can see in the yellow, as you can see just on the piece of paper, I don't know if you can see them, that those are basically highlighted as my core beliefs. So what you do then after that, after you've identified your core beliefs, just be aware that you might feel really shit, okay? Because you've identified really awful patterns about yourself and really bad things about yourself. Call the Samaritans if you start to feel funny thoughts or you start to get the suicidal tendencies. Go straight to the Samaritans, get your safety net, call your friends, talk to them, and also talk to them about the work that you're doing so that they know exactly what you're doing. They know that you're trying to help yourself, and they know that, sometimes when you're trying to help yourself, you're starting to look at the really bad shit. So that can make you feel even worse. But well done for doing that, and keep on going. Just make sure that you call the Samaritans or call anybody if you feel that you're starting to get into a shitty state, because I did, and luckily I was on the way to a friend's to meet a friend, so I just literally forgot about that and just carried on meeting the friend, so it was good. Then once you've got those negative core beliefs, you take each of the core beliefs and then literally you put a positive core belief opposite it. So you list down all of the negative core beliefs. In my case, there's about 3, which I've managed to like really hone it into. And then you put the positive core beliefs on the other side. So you list them on one column, and then you basically put positive core beliefs, which are believable but also truthful, you know, things or just things that are the opposite of what you had before. Now once you've got those, you've got the positive core beliefs right there on the right hand side, or whichever side, well, if you're left-handed, however you want to write, I would suggest putting the negative core beliefs on the left hand side, and on the right hand side you put the positive core beliefs. Now what we're going to do is we're going to literally bridge the gap between the two, and it's very hard to dismantle a negative core belief. So the best thing to do is, instead of feeding the positive core negative core belief, you want to feed the positive core belief. So you want to look at evidence and statements and facts around that positive core belief. Now, my negative core beliefs are changeable. They are things that fluctuate as and when I am in touch with my triggers. So they're not like that all the time, because I'm not thinking in that state all the time. There are times when I'm thinking in a good state, and that's when I feel like, you know, actually my more positive core beliefs are reinforced. So what we want to do is we want to look at evidence that's going to support the positive core beliefs in order to really make them strong, make them really, you know, that there's nothing else that is true apart from the positive core belief. So I put up here, I do mind maps quite a lot, so I did my, this is my negative core belief that's underneath here, and then I put my positive core belief, which is here. Now I've made it really big. I don't know if you can see that because of the, you know, because of that. But yeah, I've put the positive core belief there. And then all around it, because I'm a mind map queen, I've put all of the actual factual evidence that I have to support this core belief. Not famby-pamby, like just thought, oh yeah, this must be happening. No, we're talking about facts here, not stuff that's, oh yeah, they must think of me that way, you know, because the negative core belief is so strong that you need facts to back up the other stuff. You need facts to back up the positive in order for you to believe it. So what I would do is take your positive core beliefs, just like I have, and put your factual evidence around it. Also make the positive core belief bigger as well. And I want you to do that. Now that's the stage I'm at. I've only done it with one negative core belief. I have to do it with all the others, all the other 2, and then I'll let you know how it goes. But already I'm starting to feel a lot better. I'm starting to feel good about stuff. Not to say that the negative core beliefs don't have behaviours that pop out now and again, which they are going to, because we're at such an early stage. But there is an opportunity for you to really be able to change this in a fast way and be able to feel better in a fast way, despite all the fucking shit that's going on around you. So I would highly suggest for you to really just after you've done your negative core beliefs, really start to look at the evidence that's supporting the positive core beliefs, and then you can really push things forward, and then you can start to build. We're taking step by step, not expecting anything. And I really emphasize this. Do not expect anything to change. But guess what? If it happens to change, you must be doing something right, yeah? So, yeah, this is my second installment about finding my core beliefs and being able to change them, and really showing you evidence that they can change and that they do change, and how we can make lasting change. Alright, my lovelies, you take care, have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.